The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
All right, let's push through.
Tuesday
Guys.
pod. I can't believe it's only Tuesday.
Hey,
I know, right? It's
Yes.
Tuesday here as well, actually. Paris.
Is it?
Yeah, 1:17 Tuesday
Oh,
morning.
okay. You tricked me.
I wasn't
switched
trying to
over.
trick
You,
you or
you
nothing.
big trickster.
I switched over. I had something to say. Oh, yeah. I was looking at, when I was in the Smarter Than Sue's booth, I found a funny Instagram thing I wanted to share. Not that. That was not funny. That definitely was not.
Did you watch the thing I sent you, Ash? It's pretty funny.
Where is it?
I haven't seen. Did you send me that
yeah.
other thing I asked for?
It says,
I
someone's,
did, mate.
it's been on Instagram or Twitter, I think. Someone asked why Aussies are so good at swimming. And these are all the different answers, which I thought was funny. The slow one gets eaten by the crocodiles. Whatever I'm trying to say. The slow ones got eaten by the crocodiles. How do you get away from sharks? They lost one prime minister and said never
That's
again.
true.
Can you believe our prime minister drowned?
Mm.
I can't.
Yeah,
That must have been big news of the day.
I'd say I got eaten by a shark.
definitely.
Oh, this is one actually that's not. It's a bit of a serious slant. Australia has swimming lessons in school instead of shooter drills.
Oh, that's Jesus.
Oh, Struth.
That's deep, isn't it?
Deeply
Oh,
cutting.
my.
That's
Oh,
really.
whoa. I wouldn't
Okay,
use
that's
the
it.
word cutting.
Oh,
but-
I was laughing at myself in the booth. I thought it was funny. But yeah, reading it out, not so funny.
It's still better than Smarter Than Sue's.
What?
Oh, gosh. Crack ourselves up.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by
What's
that?
Oh, you weren't here for it. Luttsy, 8 attempts to get out a joke that poor Clinton just didn't laugh at.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
how that laugh thing
Yeah.
started? Ah, I didn't even know that.
We kept cutting
It was
Luttsy
just-
off accidentally.
Oh, did you?
It was just silly. I couldn't get through it, and then I
Oh.
thought it was just stupid anyway, and
What
I
was
just waited like a minute to get it out.
Ah,
We were just talking about genes and how they're probably saying, it's in her genes is how you they got the name of genes,
okay, yeah.
as in genetics.
Yeah.
And I said Ash was a singer-songwriter in the 90s, and his name was just In My Pants. And it
You brought it back about
also worked on different levels.
5 minutes later.
And it took me,
Okay, wow.
no one laughed. You know, like,
Then I did a satellite check to make sure that could hear Luttsy, and he could.
and he could.
Wow.
See, it's weird for me. I'm sitting in a stadium in Paris. I lose complete concept of the fact that anyone else is listening to
They're
this.
not.
Well, I thought you went pretty risque in the end of the show.
Me too.
I got to say.
Which bit?
We asked him if he was ethnic. He said he sounds ethnic.
Oh, ethnic. What's the right word for saying you're from another country?
Well, he might have been Australian.
Oh, he had an accent, but you know. Oh, I don't know. He'll be right, won't he?
What ethnicity did you think he was?
Oh, yeah. We
I
should
thought he was
guess that.
Portuguese or something. Or, you know, that's why I seem to hate chica.
I thought he sounded a bit Asian.
I thought he sounded Indian.
That's.
Sorry about
gone
that.
in that direction. But, yeah.
Just because it always comes back to the Indians because
Because why?
when you lived above them, when you moved to
Oh, true.
wherever.
That is true.
What is this thing you sent me, Luttsy?
Oh, it's just a guy commentating gymnastics. That's sort of Roy and HG style from back in the day, but
Right.
probably funnier.
Roy and HG are doing a show for ABC.
Are we keeping you awake, are we, Sis?
Yeah.
It's a bit like that, isn't it?
I've been watching the surfing. I don't know what's happened to Tyler Wright. I don't think she hasn't done her heat
Maybe they called it off,
because
eh?
they keep going back to replays.
Yeah,
Yeah, must have called it off.
Must have called it off.
Why would they call it off? Surf too big? Or
Maybe. Well,
maybe. Well, it'd be 1:30 in the afternoon. Maybe the wind's into it as well, but
what's too big for the surf? So, like,
they
obviously...
said, well, that must be getting close today because
They look big, those waves.
they've called it off.
oh, they have.
Yeah.
They still probably don't.
Called it too heavy with the crosswinds.
Oh, the crosswinds. I was going to say, I reckon
dangerous.
they still put. I don't think they still put the females out in quite as dangerous surf at Chaupu as the men. I'm going to state that.
Have a listen to this. This is like
But I'm
Interesting.
not an expert.
this is
but
in
I-
our soft centres group, right? Roscoe's called off for today, too heavy with a crosswind. Luke goes, yeah, they've called it off. Jack and Ethan meet in the quarterfinals. Oh, that sucks.
Is that two Aussies?
Yeah, that's the two
You asked that
Aussies.
question today.
Oh, that
Oh,
is
yeah, I
not
did.
good.
But Luke goes, it was effing massive. Medina told me it's the most dangerous Olympic sport, and I said that to Jack, and Jack said that on a day like today, it's worse than that. It's the most dangerous place on earth.
Who's Medina?
Oh my
Gabriel
God.
World
Medina.
champion. Oh,
Gabrielle Medina.
oh, so good.
Bam. Oh, let that run out.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the right one. There we go.
Tone Loke.
Yep.
88 or 89?
No idea.
I love this song.
Come on.
This is like...
The other thing, though, that
He's slipping him some funky juice here, this story, isn't it? If you listen to
find
the
out.
words.
oh, date rape.
And I'm looking for some action. But
Yeah, I
like
wouldn't be
Jagger said,
endorsing
I
it.
can get
Looking
it.
into the
be
lyrics too much
analysing
for
it?
this one.
The girls
Yeah.
are all around.
Well,
It doesn't hold up.
He's at the club. He's looking for some action.
My threads are fresh.
Yep.
And I'm looking deaf. Yo, what's up with LOC? The girls
Plus, it doesn't hold up, mate.
He sounds ethnic.
to the bar. Have a drink with some no-name chump when they know
We'll
that
wait to
I'm
see
a
what he
star.
does, buddy.
So I got him to stroll
Let's get to the
over
hook.
to the other side of the cantina. I asked the guy why he's so fly. He said, "Funky Cole Medina."
That's all I
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah. It's not funky cob, but it's not something very nice. Let's just say that.
Anyway.
Sorry, I'm just crawling under the desk here, guys. Just bear
Why,
with me.
why are you going under the desk?
Oh, I saw the funniest thing on a TV desk
Well, I'm just.
yesterday.
Yeah, what?
Oh, why are you going into the
What-
desk? I was watching Channel 9 last night. Were you guys? And it was
I watched Stan.
Oh, okay. I was watching Alison Langdon and James Bracey at the desk, and it was really funny because I love those two together. And they came back to them. They were showing some sport, and they came back to James Bracey to talk. But there was a can of a Coke on the desk that obviously had been drinking some stuff. And Alison Langdon just slowly tried to make sure no one could see her, but they could. Like, she slowly put her hand out, like took
Trying to get rid of
You're
it.
trying to get rid of it and grab the Coke, and like she was really serious and just put it down, but then she just broke out in laughter. But it was the funniest thing because just like her grabbing the Coke. And
So it was like just in picture, wasn't it?
yeah,
Just
James
trying
Bracey was talking. And her face was, both of them were on screen, but she's like, "Arr," and then she just loses it and starts laughing her head off. And then James, then they had a fight over whose mess it was. It was funny. And then they were talking about all the food behind the desk. But then I saw another photo of Carl and Sarah, and there's like coffee cups and takeaway containers and everything just all under the desk. You know, they've got this pristine, they're presenting so professional, and you see behind they've got all their food and scraps.
I
And
like that.
yeah, it looked really good. I like the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
The Ash, Luttsy, and Susie O'Neill podcast.